Αλλο. Λοιπόν, μόλις ξεκίνησε το eventάκι, δεν χάνουμε και τίποτα, οπότε κρατάμε τη δικιά μας μουσική. Πάμε εδώ να βλέπετε και τη δείχνει. Και ουσιαστικά περιμένουμε να ξεκινήσει, δεν έχει δείξει τίποτα ακόμα. Εδώ δείχνει τα Assassin's Creed, τα δικά τους. Λοιπόν, να κλείσουμε τη μουσική, να τα αφήσουμε να ανεβάσουμε τη δικιά του. Οι φήμες λένε ότι το show θα ξεκινήσει αρκετά πιο μετά. Οπότε σε φάση ότι θα ξεκινήσει σε κάνα μισάωρο. Και τώρα είναι pre-show φάση και μαλακίες που μας δείχνουν. Αλλά οκ. Έχω φτιάξει και τα captions για να βλέπετε κανονικά το τι γίνεται. Λοιπόν...
Peggy 18.
Peggy 18 και τι βλέπουν. Τι παραγωγή είναι αυτή. What the fuck?
Welcome to the Ubisoft Forward pre-show. The main show will begin in 15 minutes, but until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy a jam-packed pre-show.
Nice.
The past year of Rainbow Six Siege has brought some of the most impactful updates in the game.
Πω φίλε, δεν... Τα settings τους τα έχουν.
And Twitch to tell us what they think about Siege today.
Siege is a completely different game than it was like 3 years ago. There's way more operators.
There's so many things that you can test out when there's a new operator, whether it's the interactions with the other operators, or maybe the operator just has a cool gun and it's just fun to play.
The zombie specifically, I guess, in the most recent, impactful, defensive, add-on for operators. I fell in love with her. I thought it was cool that you could hide yourself, you could even hide the bomb chassis and convince people that the site that they were supposed to be attacking on wasn't actually there because you had, successfully hidden the bomb.
Most hero shooters dream of having their entire roster essentially be viable operators, and I think Siege has really nailed that.
When I stream Rainbow Six Siege and someone who hasn't played in a long time, they come into stream and I'm playing Emerald Plains and they're like, what is that map? Like, who are you even playing?
We're about to get the rework to consulate, which I think is huge.
Playing around on reworked maps and doing things like replay C4s and pulse scanning from below. Those tactical plays are some of the most satisfying that you ever get in gaming.
Cross progression was awesome. I started on PS4, so I had several years from being one of those veteran year one players under my belt, and so I had all the cool skins and even levels, renown, all that kind of stuff. So having that suddenly be on my PC account, which I started, I don't know, probably 3 years into my journey, was fantastic.
Console community has been begging Ubisoft for some kind of answer to the Zim situation. And I know the mousetrap was a huge, huge announcement that a lot of console players were waiting for.
The most groundbreaking thing added to Siege for me was Ranked 2.0.
I'm really excited for the changes for the shields. I feel like it's been a long time coming.
I love things like the shooting range, being able to change attachments, switch seamlessly between weapons and operators. It's an amazing change.
The newest season has just been released, and a whole lot more is on the way. So there's a lot of Siege to be excited for. Why not go watch a game in action and see for yourself?
λεπτάκι. Limited time bundle, τσιμπήστε το.
When you experience the adrenaline to play in tournaments, to win tournaments, you know that you can't live without that anymore. I feel like moving countries to pursue my dream and career was very difficult. I left some people behind, you know, in Brazil.
Για ποιο λόγο είναι πολύ σιγά.
You have to think that you are the best. There's a pressure like of being a team captain because, like for example, if I'm not scared to play a match, like my team's not gonna be scared, you know. Like on social media, when people see that, they respect me. Everybody's gonna look up to us like, oh, a new dynasty, you know, like the forbidden word. I feel we have everything that we need to be the best team in the world. We just have to prove to everyone else. My dream is to win like two big tournaments in a row. To win is the most important thing. If we lose this game or win this game, like it's my fault, you know. So it's all on my shoulders.
We work in a discipline that has certain gaps between the people that make buildings and the people that use buildings, and I think we could use games and virtual spaces as a way of breaking down those boundaries and inviting new audiences to participate in architectural design. There's an important relationship between architecture, urbanism and video games. An understanding of how real cities are formed, how people behaved in cities, how people gathered in crowds is often very, very helpful in being able to articulate that meaningfully in a fictional world as well.
Video Game Urbanism is the name of our teaching studio. We've been teaching this for a number of years now, working with students to promote the use of game engine technology as an architectural method for design.
We've been gamers since we were young, and I think that really informed, in some way, our decision to become architects, because we've always been really interested by spaces. So Ubisoft approached us to reinterpret one of their games in any way we'd like to.
We were interested in how Unity opens up the city in a new way, rather than just experiencing things from the street.
Στο μεταξύ μιλάνε για το καλύτερο Assassin's Creed, έτσι. Όλοι έτσι λένε, αλλά δεν το έχω παίξει ποτέ.
As architects, we're trained to see buildings in a particular way, but a game like Assassin's Creed Unity lets us break that and see the city in a new light.
So when we were researching the game, we found it really interesting to read some of the interviews and some of the material from the developers as to how they approach the design of the architecture, and hearing that, you know, you're facing real virtual problems we also face as architects sometimes was a really interesting insight. We thought it would be really interesting to explore video game architecture using an architectural methodology such as a scaled model.
So we go from the riverside to the old kind of medieval areas of the city where the buildings are much smaller and irregular, through to the larger kind of boulevards.
And we're standing here today in the Bourse de Commerce, which is obviously the highlight of the model here.
We picked the Aloe Blade because we think it was a really good example of a building that's use has changed maybe quite a lot from the game to the present day, even to the fact that it's got a new insertion in it from an architect that we really loved. And it was a really interesting building to look at.
We We really like the way that games are totally kind of user-centric spaces, which is definitely something architecture can learn from.
What's up, everyone? We're playing the X-Defiant beta. Thank you to Ubisoft for sponsoring this video.
Skull and Bones για να δούμε.
When I found out that Just Dance 2023 has a story mode now.
All things Far Cry 6 and how I feel after playing the game.
Εμείς για αυτά δεν μπορούμε να πούμε. Καληνύχτα. Κοίτα, η Ubisoft έχει 3-4 franchise για 3-4 διαφορετικά στυλ παιχνιδιού και αυτό είναι, that's all. Προλχάλα, πολύ ωραίο game. Και θυμίζουμε και λίγο Prime.
Stay tuned for exclusive reveals on Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and the Crew Motorfest, all in 10 minutes.
Μάλιστα.
It's okay to be scared. I know.
Get moron! Shut!
Still learning about mentality. You gotta work on yourself, you gotta be better about it.
Christine got blues.
Έλα ρε φίλε, Uno θα βλέπουμε.
Unless it's a blue 8 and then we'd be screwed, son.
Or unless it's a red 7.
Oh shit, she had red?
X-Defiant, πω, αυτό δεν το παίξαμε ποτέ. Μήπως να κανονίσουμε να παίξουμε ένα X-Defiant. Πας, Stream-ended. Μαλάκα. Το production είναι το χειρότερο. Μαλάκα είναι. Είναι το χειρότερο το production. Αν είναι δυνατόν. Ξαναανοίξανε. Πω, φίλε. Το ίδιο είναι. Production, ρε φίλε.
Layla, your dance was so amazing, by the way. I want you to know that Ubisoft San Francisco just donated $10,000. I know, right?
Μαλάκα, δεν μπορούν ούτε ένα live stream να κάνουν.
Really, we did? Oh my god!
Let's reach the goal. I saw the leader. That's crazy. Wow, that's we started at like 13,000 something. So yeah, getting to the 15 is insane. That's really insane. Thanks everyone.
To begin, get your snacks, get settled. Ready? Let's go!
Pride stream. Κάμισε ότι stream σκατά είναι. Και γάμισε να πέφτει. Oh my leg. Oh.
Jump on the dance floor, shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Jump on the dance floor. Shake it. Shake it.
Αυτό είναι το event της Ubisoft, μαλάκα. Μας δείχνουν ουσιαστικά τα Ολυμπιακά αθλήματα που θα μπουν. Τα Olympic eSports. Λοιπόν, μέσα σε αυτά είναι το Just Dance, το game. Και ουσιαστικά τώρα κάνουν Just Dance. Άστο. Πραγματικά, μόνο για ξερατό είναι. Congratulations, λέει to the finalists. Τι είναι αυτή η finalist? Θεέ μου, τι βλέπουν τα ματάκια μου. Τέρμα ρε. Πω έχουν ένα sound control μαλάκα. Το χειρότερο gaming event που έχω δει στη ζωή μου μαλάκα. Πέφτει το stream. Τα βίντεο έχουν άλλη ένταση ήχο από ό,τι έχουν τα live. Που είναι ένα χάλι. Λαγκάρει το stream του. Δεν μπορεί να φανταστείτε τι spam πέφτει στο chat. Έχουνε καρασπαμάρει για να το ρίξουν. Δεν υπάρχει περίπτωση, είμαι σίγουρος γι' αυτό. Και να κρύβει το μάτι. Έπεσε πάλι το live του. Ω μαλάκι. Δείξε λίγο κάτι. Avatar.
Everything from us. From me.
From me.
Their ways. Their technology. Their weapons. Things that a Navi should not know. And then one day, they left.
Hell's Gate is under attack. Evacuate now. Kill all the Navi children.
But before they did, our teacher saved us and put us to sleep.
This is your only chance to survive.
And there I remained for 15 years.
True story.
Until one day, I awoke. And I was free.
Άμα είναι έτσι το in-game.
Who I was going to be. Free to discover what I was meant to do.
Now you see what they kept you from. Your true home.
Sexually.
Don't let the Na'vi get in our way. Get rid of them.
And I have a choice.
Έτσι, ταινία παιχνίδι.
I choose to protect my home.
Εν τω μεταξύ δεν είναι in-game footage αυτό. Θα δεν τα κάνεις ούτε για πλάκα στο game. Είναι με τη μηχανή γραφικών για το παιχνίδι όπως είναι, απλά όλο αυτό είναι scripted. Καλά, δείξε και λίγο gameplay.
Hi there everyone, I'm Jim Cameron, the creator of Avatar and
Yeah, we know you.
Water. In developing both of these films, I set out to imagine another world, a world as rich and complex as our own. And we wanted the audience to feel...
Χαίρεσαι ότι είδες ταινία η σκηνή που θα ήταν σκηνή από ταινία. Δες τώρα. Ο James Cameron το Avatar ήταν το μόνο πράγμα το οποίο δούλευε από πάντα. Ήταν αυτό που ήθελε να φτιάξει πάντα και θέλει να φτιάξει ένα universe το οποίο να χτυπάει το universe του Tolkien. Η σειρά ταινιών που έχει ετοιμασμένες, γραμμένες όλες, είναι, αν δεν κάνω λάθος, γύρω στις 10-15 ταινίες. Είναι απίστευτο. Μιλάμε για Marvel Universe φάση τεράστιο, ρε παιδί μου. Αλλά θέλει πάρα πολλά χρόνια για να γίνουν όλα αυτά, γι' αυτό και πάει τόσο αργά. Αλλά τώρα, με το Way of Water που έβγαλε, έκανε ένα deal, δεν ξέρω ακριβώς τώρα λεπτομέρειες, τα οποία τον έχουν σπρώξει να προχωρήσει και να τα βγάλει όλα αυτά.
We can't wait for you to join this adventure, and we look forward to welcoming you back to the world of Avatar once again. We can't wait for you to join this adventure, and we look
Πες εδώ
forward to
production.
welcoming you back to the world of Avatar once again.
Πες άλλη μία.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dieter Deinfeld, and as the game director, I'm proud to be representing the team behind Avatar.
Κάποιος έκανε refresh στο βίντεο. Οι live streamers.
Sneak peek of what we've been working on. In this all-new story,
Η παραγωγή είναι άφλια.
discovery to unravel the mysteries of your past, learn what it means to be Navi, and explore new parts of Pandora on land or together with your trusted Banshee in the air. Our ambition is to create a playground where curiosity is rewarded. This tangible and highly immersive first-person experience will allow you to closely connect to a beautiful open world, touch and interact with it, using your size, your superhuman strength, and your natural agility to gain the upper hand. As the Navi say, Sivako, let's rise to the challenge on December 7th. Until then, we're delighted to show you a glimpse of this adventure.
Αλλά θα βγει το Starfield και εσείς νομίζετε ότι θα παίζουν Avatar.
Of the Western frontier.
Μη γελάς. Καλά, κάτσε να βγει μια και το Starfield. Το πρώτο Avatar game γαμούς. Ναι, εντάξει. Κάτσε να βγει μια και το τέτοιο. Να βγει μια το Starfield να δούμε αν θα είναι καλό ή όχι. Γιατί χωρίς νόημα, όλα έχουν story, ρε. Τώρα βλέπουμε και gameplay. Μαράγκα γραφικάδες. Horizon.
And I'm excited to reveal what's waiting for you on Pandora. The story of our game begins when the RDA expands their operations to the western frontier. John Mercer, one of the leaders of the RDA, abducts you and other Navi children from your home to teach you the ways of humans, hoping to mold you and turn you against your own people. But his plan is interrupted by the Battle of the Hallelujah Mountains, and you are put into emergency cryosleep. When you awaken 15 years later, you are a stranger in your birthplace. Knowing the dangers posed by the RDA, you set out to take them down and look to secure the help of other Navi clans. Initially, you're perceived as an outsider, so you have to reconnect with your lost Navi heritage to gain their trust. On your adventure, you'll find your own path as you discover what it means to be Navi. You'll explore new regions of Pandora, each with their own unique biomes. The King Lore
Άμα 40-80 θες εδώ για να παίξεις.
brimming with life and dense vegetation in the shade of awe-inspiring floating mountains.
Πρέπει να πάρουμε καινούργια κάρτα γραφικών.
A clan of peaceful weavers who will guide you on your first hunt and on your first flight.
Ή 40-90 ακόμα καλύτερα.
Will show you the way to the rookery.
Να μην χρειάζεται να ξαναλλάξουμε κάρτα γραφικών.
The Ikram is a
Αν είναι δυνατόν. Αν είναι δυνατόν. Φίλε, δεν είμαστε εμείς, ρε μαλάκα. Δεν είμαστε εμείς που κολλάμε. Είναι το live του, φίλε. Μαλάκα. Κάντε κάτι. Ξέρεις πως καταλαβαίνεις ότι δεν είσαι εσύ. Δεν χρειάζεται να πας μπροστά στο live. Κάνει skip μόνο του.
And further west, the mysterious clouded forest, where hidden in the mist, nothing is as it seems. Here lives the Kamatiri, a clan of healers with their own dark reasons to stay hidden. RDA operations are threatening the balance of Pandora. They build facilities of all sizes to exploit resources at any cost, spreading devastating pollution. In the process, animals are hurt and poached. You'll need to stop the RDA from ravaging your home And when you are ready, you will take the fight to them. As a child of two worlds, you can learn to master multiple combat styles. Your powerful instincts allow you to get an overview of the battlefield, mark your enemies, and identify weak points. Traditional Navi weapons are versatile and precise. You can use the longbow to hit long-range targets.
Κοινωνικά μηνύματα μόνο, καμία ουσία. Εντάξει ρε, και η ταινία έτσι είναι.
Leverage your human training and go for the blast of an assault rifle, a shotgun, or go bigger with the occasional rocket launcher. On foot, you can also rely on your incredible strength to take down amp units. Above the clouds, your Ikran will help you in aerial combat against the RDA. Destroying RDA facilities will have a tangible impact on your world.
Αυτό το ανοίγω το κουτί και αποσυνδέω το τέτοιο. Πόσο Ubisoft ρε μαλάκα.
Pandora heals. You will be able to harvest the best quality material again and craft better gear and weapons. You will also find ingredients to cook and make meals to get stronger. As you keep discovering what it truly means to become,
Μαλάκα.
you'll improve your skills by connecting to Awa through the Tarshu plant and learn from the memories of your ancestors. Skill upgrades can improve many aspects of your character, such as your natural agility to move through the world, your stealth approach when hunting or fighting, or the handling of your weapons and mounts.
Όποιοι δεν έχουν Far Cry φέτος έχουν αυτό, true. True.
Adventure game designed to maximize the power of new-gen consoles and PC. You will be able to play the full story campaign in single player or with a friend online in two-player co-op.
Έχει και co-op,
Explore this world of wonder.
Πάλι καλά.
Become Navi and take down the RDA to protect Pandora.
Day one with Ubisoft Plus. Ελπίζω το Xbox να σου δίνει το Ubisoft Plus όπως το δίνει σε άλλα games για να μπορείς να το παίξεις με το Xbox. Επειδή έχουν καλή συνεργασία, μάλλον αυτό ισχύει. Ήχο είχαμε. Μαλάκα. Η χειρότερη παραγωγή, φίλε. Φέτος είναι η χειρότερη παραγωγή. Δεν έχουμε sound, ρε. Από το live. Κοιμηθήκαν όλοι οι υπεύθυνοι και βάλανε κάποιους ό,τι να είναι. Δεν μπορώ να καταλάβω. Και παίζει μετά να μας το ξαναδείξουν, λέει, το βίντεο με sound. Μάλιστα. Τι λέει, παιδες, πώς σας φαίνεται το eventάκι μέχρι τώρα, φανταστικά, Αυτό είναι για το X-Defiant. Έχουμε sound, ρε.
Hello, everyone. Hello. My name is Mark Rubin, executive producer on X-Defiant. What you just saw was a collection of live clips and reactions from players
Δεν τα ακούσαμε.
game during our closed beta test in April. And we've been absolutely
Motherboard το έχει 9,5 και θέλω να το κάνω install. Κάντο.
Now, for us, community has really been the core of this game's development. And we've had 28 public tests so far, with the recent closed beta being the largest, and of course, the first with no NDA. And throughout all of these tests, we've done our best to listen and respond to the feedback of players. So thank you so much to the more than 1.5 million players who have participated in those tests, and the countless creators and streamers who shared their footage and feedback about XDefiant. Now we're ready to look towards the future. We are currently planning on launching later this summer. But before we do that, we will be holding another test to address some of the feedback from the closed beta. This open session will be available to everyone on PC, PS5.
Το σημείο με 23, ίσα ίσα οριακά μαλάκα, τώρα πλάκα μας κάνεις.
To June 23rd.
Θα παίξεις όλοι θα μπουν εκεί, δεν θα δουλεύει τίποτα.
But we are opening it to everyone to get as much feedback as possible.